What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Zealy walkthroughs. Today, I decided I'm going to do a pretty big walkthrough. This is going to be a long one. So, if you've seen the other ones, you'll know that we are doing a little bit of a daily-ish in this universe walkthrough of the Zealy campaign, where I basically just complete a bunch of quests live on air. So, today I'm going to do a bunch of different quests, and I'm going to try to kind of play catch up a little bit. One theme we're going for, especially this week, is that it's not too late to join the Zealy campaign. I know a lot of people on Hive have been talking about how it's too late to join the Zealy campaign, and then we're obviously getting a lot of newcomers in to the campaign. But yeah, so Eric and I are going to do a show tomorrow too to talk about why it's not too late and how there's actually a lot of quests left to do. It's not all about the daily and weekly quests. There's all these different paths of quests and like quests that you unlock for doing other quests. And Eric told me, it's extremely possible that someone who comes in now and does like all the choose your own adventure quests could like easily reach the top of the leaderboard. I think even if you were to grind, like if you spent like 24 hours straight grinding on quests right now, you would easily get to the top of the leaderboard. So I actually don't think it's that hard. So obviously I need to say less and do more, because I will pull up the leaderboard now and you will see that here's the leaderboard. So if you look at the leaderboard now, you will see that I am all the way down here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So Nifty's up top. Actually, that's all time, but he's also up top here. So Nifty's up top. He actually wasn't near the top, I think, before, and then he just kind of grinded a bunch of quests the last couple days, I think. But if you scroll all the way down, you find me down here at 144. So I've been slacking. I've only done 12 quests. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a bunch of quests today. And the number of users in here keeps increasing. So we're at 245 total people now. I think last time I recorded, we were at around 200. So we keep getting new people in, and I know like a big question that everyone asks is like, will anybody ever be able to overtake some of these top positions? And the answer is definitely yes. There's a lot of quests to do. So let's just jump in. So obviously you got the daily and the weekly quests. So I'm going to just start doing some of those, but then I do want to start getting into some of these choose your own adventure quests. So let's just start with some of these. This make a post one, I got to do that off air because obviously you guys don't want to sit here and watch me write something. But let's start with the Threadstorm replier. Reply to 2 different Threadstorms from other lions. Threadstorms you reply to must not be older than 12 hours. Make it meaningful. Engage with the stormer. It sucks writing a long Threadstorm and getting no engagement. Reply with meaningful threads that generate engagement. 2-word or emoji replies suck. Don't do that. All right, so we need to find 2 Threadstorms and reply to them. Let's go out there. I wonder if I can reply to my own, because I did post one from my main account earlier. Let's see. So if you want a little hack, I mean, you could scroll through the home feed and look for a Threadstorm, or you could do hashtag Threadstorm. You might not want hashtag. There you go. So, or you could get the Threadstorm hashtag, and then you can find people who've used that tag. So Threadstorm is about the event happening next Saturday. Interesting. A lot of multilingual stuff in here. I like it. What's the secret for success? All right, let's open that one. We'll just open that. Brief motivation. Know yourself well. To be successful, one must know thyself. Very true. Make a plan. Work on a road. What exactly should I do? What are my career goals? Where do I see myself in 5 to 10 years? Yeah, it's a good one. So we need to make a reply here. Oh, it looks like I'm not logged in. That's a problem. Let's log in. As you might know, I logged into this using the new Leo Infra. So for the Zealy campaign, I'm using our own medicine. Let's see if I can get logged in though. Sometimes I have some issues because I have so many different test accounts. Let me pause and then get logged in. All right, I'm just going to use my main account because all my test accounts have gotten tangled up and I don't know which social login I had before. So I'll have to figure that out off air. But I'm just logged into my main account. So I had that thread storm pulled up, but it looks like I'm going to have to re-find it. Let's see, this one. So we were talking about the secret to success, making a plan. So yeah, I definitely agree with this. I would definitely say that, the secret, there's a lot of different secrets to success, but I would say creating a plan and executing that plan has always been a core driver for success in my life. I've always enjoyed planning stage, just not for too long before it becomes procrastination. Very true. So if you plan for too long, you might just be procrastinating. So definitely important to make a plan and execute that plan, but make sure you don't just sit around planning all day. So I'm copying the link. Obviously, if you know, you know, but if you click on a thread right after you post it, then it'll say it doesn't exist or it hasn't been indexed yet. Don't worry, you can still copy the link. And if you refresh after about 30 seconds, see, it shows up. So that's basically just waiting for it to get pushed to the blockchain. So I got the link. That's one. Let's go get our next one. Back to Threadstorm. It's even trending. I think a lot of people are making Threadstorms for the quest right now. Looks like we got a nice Threadstorm going on here. Let's see. Lots of thread storms. Wow. Surprised by how many there are actually. So we need one that's not more than 12 hours old, it says. So back up to the top. I'm relaxing thread. Taking your job too seriously might shorten your life. Smile. Smile, though. I could not understand why business office has been left for so long in such disarray. Hashtag Threadstorm. Sorry, I'm just reading the thread and then I'm going to reply and you guys will see that. Like I said, today's going to be a really long video, just because I'm going to try to grind away at these quests. It's so cliche, but so true. Love what you do and you will never work a day in your life. Don't take life too seriously. There we go. So that is my reply. This was a good thread though. I read some of the replies too, like from a Nomad Soul, and good advice. If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. So those are my 2 thread replies to thread storms. So completed that one. It's now in review. This looks like reply bonanza. Sending threads is nice, but the way to stack engagement is by replying to others. Reply to 10 different threads from other lions. The threads you reply to must not be older than 6 hours at the moment you reply. Reply with meaningful threads that generate engagement. Similar rules to before. 10 threads is 150 XP, so that's kind of a lot relative to the other daily quests. Let's start replying. I'm gonna do one reply and then I'll pause the video, do the rest of them, and then unpause it, so it's not too boring while I read through a bunch of threads. Let's see what I got here. Did you hear the keyword? But I'm still in the show because it's an interesting conversation. So I heard the keyword. Hope people don't give it out. Oh, I got there we go. So yeah, they're talking about the keyword in the Cryptomaniacs podcast. This says opens in 3 days though. Huh. I don't know what they're talking about there. Rest of the line preparation. That's how my day went. I could definitely use some rest. Feeling tired, but also ready to get after it. All right, there is one. Quest asked for 10, but like I said, I'm gonna pause the video so you don't have to actually sit here and watch me do 10. So I will pause this and be back after I've done 10 of them. All right, I am back. And as you can see, I've done all 10 of the replies. It actually didn't take that long. So only took me about probably 5, 6, 7 minutes, something like that. So that is all of our daily quests for today, it looks like. Let's look at some of these weeklies. There are 2 weekly thread storming quests. We recommend you take your time and finish these quests in 2 different days. Pick any topic and make a thread storm. Thread storm is a series of connected threads from the same line. Extended point, connecting multiple threads together. It's basically like a Twitter thread. To make a thread storm, you have to pick a topic, use /, click thread, reply to that first thread, continue your thread storm, keep replying to that thread until you are finished. All right, so for this one, I actually wrote the thread storm in a document. Just pull it up here. Cool. Yeah, so I got this in the document, so I'm just going to start pasting it over here. So this is my thread storm is about the new Leo tokenomics tweet. Obviously I wrote it yesterday, but I wrote it in a doc so that I could copy and paste it live on air. So here's the first one. So like it said in the Zealy campaign, put / and then the thread emoji. Sometimes you get these app errors. This is the latest bug that we're working on. Hopefully around the time this video goes up, we'll have made some progress on this bug. But if you do get application error like this after you post a thread, just hit refresh and it'll take you back. Sometimes it won't show you the immediate thread, but if you give it, I don't know, 30 to 60 seconds, similar to when you're copying the link to a thread, it will refresh and then you will see your thread. So there you go. Just hit refresh and now it's there, even though I got the app error. So don't get too scared if you see app error right after you post. That can happen sometimes. But like I said, hopefully it'll be fixed by the time you're watching this. The original tweet shows the daily inflation of the Leo token. You can see it drop from 25,000 per day to 5,000. That did happen. So that is the second one. Here's the third one. This is amazing. It's going to take some time for inflationary changes to kick in. These types of economic changes don't have an impact overnight. The big change that is happening is the daily buys for the @Leo.bounties distribution. 15,000 Leo is bought back per day to pay delegators. Also true, and I think that'll have a big impact long term. Yet only 5,000 Leo per day is minted for inflationary rewards, all rewards including WLeo.pool, miners, curation, and author rewards. Post. And here is the 6th one. That means 3 times more Leo is being bought back per day than is being minted. What could that mean for the price of Leo? And that is my thread storm. And I will copy the link to it, go back over here, submit it, claim reward. All right, so I did the one. Eric says he recommends doing these 2 on separate days. Because you can make 2 different thread storms. Got it. I actually made a thread storm earlier, so I'm gonna take that link and grab it. I gotta see if I can go back in time. It was just about an hour ago. Here we go. Literally an hour ago. So I wrote this thread an hour ago about Warren Buffett, and it actually links at the bottom to one of my articles. So if you didn't know, this is a really good way to use thread storms to actually promote your Hive articles. And yeah, it's a great way to just kind of like create different types of content using the same base content, basically. Because what I do is I kind of like summarize my article into like 5 or 6 threads and then post the link. And yeah, they turn out to be pretty great thread storms. So there's my second thread storm of the week. Let's see. This one's about long form content. Like I said, I'm not gonna make you guys watch me write a long form post. So I'll come back and do that. Join the weekly When Soon show. Enter the keyword that Mitch said. So I obviously was in the weekly one soon show, so I do remember the keyword. And if you missed it, I guess now you get a little hack if you didn't see the one soon show. Um, the keyword was when Leo node, and you are getting a little bit of a cheat by watching me do it. But if you want to watch the recording of the when soon show, click go here and you can watch it. Obviously, we say the keyword throughout that, but yeah, you get the keyword now. But go watch the recap because we did a lot there, and it's saying I guess the wrong answer. That's kind of awkward. Definitely remember that it was something like when Leo node. Huh. I might have to rewatch it myself. Maybe it was when Leo full node. Or maybe it was not caps. This is getting awkward. Let's see if I wrote it down. Let's see. All right, well, might have to do this one later. Guess I'm kind of cheating anyways, because I'm not really a viewer of the weekly one soon show, more of a participant. All right, we'll skip over that for now and maybe come back to it. The Cryptoholics show. So this is with Nifty and Anometzl, and it's actually today, Thursday, in what is that, 9 p.m. Eastern. So that's in what, 7 hours. So I'll try to complete this one in 7 hours. I'll jump into the Cryptoholics show and then grab the keyword. This is for the CTT talk by Speak Network every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So I will jump into that at 2 p.m. Eastern this coming Saturday, which is in 2 days from when I'm recording this. So that will be another good one to complete this week. Cryptomaniacs podcast has the same thing. Oh, they're actually live right now. I'm obviously not going to listen to it with you guys on air, but I will jump in there once I jump off this recording, and then I'll get the keyword for that. So that would be nice. All right, so it looks like I'm pretty much caught up on daily quests and the weekly quests that I at least can do right now. So now it's time to look into the choose your own adventure. These are the ones where Eric said that you can really make a lot of progress catching up. So like, let me just like give you an example. So Nifty's at 16,000 experience, and if you wanted to be in the top 10, you basically have to get over 12,000 XP. And if you look at the quests here at choose your own adventure, like the hustler side track or side quests, for example, the final boss is 10,000 XP. So that's just one choose your own adventure, and I think there's 8, and each one has different levels of XP that it gives at the end. So the hustler one gives you 10,000 at the end, and then obviously you get all the XP for the other quests in it. So you get 10,000 just for the last quest, then you get all the other ones too. So like, look at this one, the influencer for choose your own adventure. You get 3,000 per quest, so that's 3,000, 6,000, 9,000, 12,000, and then you get another 8,000. So that's 20,000 experience points just for that one choose your own adventure. So the point is that if you complete a lot of these different choose your own adventures, you could easily make your way into the top of the leaderboard. So if you're feeling discouraged because you're joining late and you didn't have all these daily and weekly quests, try to realize that these are actually really small compared to the adventure quests. So the real XP is earned in the adventures. The daily and weekly ones are actually, like, the way I imagine this playing out is very similar to like a video game where the big like main quests are the choose your own adventures, and then these daily and weekly side quests are what you do to like get that extra like 5-10% boost, so that you could potentially beat another person and you know, beat them in the XP leaderboard. But I think like the core of your XP position, so to speak, would be coming from the choose your own adventure. So without further ado, you can see Eric came up with these all these really cool images through Midjourney. Love to see them. So choose your own adventure. Below you will find several different categories. These are adventures. You can choose any amount of adventures you want. The more adventures you finish, the higher your chances to win the adoption campaign. Each adventure has a prize. Winning the full campaign will be hard, but you can still finish a specific adventure and get reward in the process. So choose wisely, Lion Adventurer. To claim this quest, type ready for the adventure. Claim reward. Let's see, adventure rewards. Each adventure has a final boss. If it doesn't matter if you don't win the adoption campaign, because if you beat the final boss of one or more adventure, you will get one limited edition boss slayer NFT, one NFT per boss defeated, 500 Leo power delegation for a month per boss defeated. Example, if you beat 3 bosses, you get 1500 Leo power. One raffle ticket for our Hive Fest ticket giveaway later this year. 1 ticket per boss defeated. If you accumulate at least 10,000 experience points during the campaign, you will get a limited edition Lion Zealer NFT. If you accumulate at least 30,000, you get an OG lifetime Discord role and an original Lion Gangster NFT. If you finish the campaign in the top 50 of the leaderboard, you will get a 500 Leo power delegation for a month. Top 100 threaders and threads engagement leaderboard will get a Lion Hustler NFT. These NFTs will have several use cases in the Leo Finance ecosystem, so get your hands on as many as you can. NFTs are coming to Leo Finance soon. Yeah, so lots of really cool stuff in the choose your own adventures. So obviously, you know that the campaign has like the $10,000 giveaway and the 200,000 hive power, but then there's all these other rewards like Leo power delegations and then these NFTs. So these are actually guaranteed rewards. So it's not like, you know, you don't have to like compete to win the 10,000 US dollars, which you obviously are kind of doing in the process too. But these are like, if you do this, then you get a guaranteed NFT. So I think these are really cool prizes that Eric baked into all this stuff. And like he said, NFTs are going to have a really big use case on the new Leo UI. So NFTs will do things like give you special powers on the UI, you know, maybe make your thread trend high for, you know, 1 day out of the month, stuff like that. So it's going to be cool to see all that stuff kind of start to come into play, but earning the NFTs now in advance of all that stuff coming is going to be really smart. So give me NFTs. Claim reward. All right, looks like I've unlocked the weekly side, or the, sorry, not the weekly side, the choose your own adventures. So you can see that the first quest in every single choose your own adventure opened up. So I guess the first one will be, let's just look at like what these are. So the first choose your own adventure is the hustler adventure, and it looks like these are about using threads. So this might be where I try to go because I like to use threads in general. The finance bro adventure looks like it's about like long form finance content. The visionary adventure means that so you're powering up Leo. So this one, I'll definitely go for this one too. I feel like that one will be pretty fun for me to tackle. I bet I can. Let me see. Apex Lion attack. What quest is this? Oh, you gotta, so it's showing you, this is cool. Like I said in the first Zealy walkthrough, Eric had full reign over this. So this is the first time I've seen most of this stuff. So looks like this is about powering up Leo so that you can gain more influence on the platform. Okay. I'm definitely going to do the visionary side, or vision. I always want to call it side quest. The visionary adventure. Artist one, that might be a little out of my wheelhouse. I'm not much of an artist. The vlogger one, maybe I'll do that one too. Supporters. This adventure is for those who want to help Leo Finance grow. Reach out to everyone and about your friends. So this one's about basically inviting people. Oh, this is cool. I may do that one too. I'm going to try to do as many of these as I can because I think it's fun to walk through them, show you guys how it all works. The influencer is not easy. Huh. Cool. I think this one has you reaching out to influencers. Someone else creates content. Cool. And then the mini boss slayer. If you beat all the mini bosses of this adventure, interesting. All right. we got to pick one to start with. So let's start with the hustler. Probably gonna do the hustler and the visionary first. I feel like those are kind of my wheelhouse. Avoid spamming, kind of the big disclaimer for this adventure. This is a grinding adventure. You will not reach the final boss in one go. Make sure to thread daily. Check out the leaderboard before claiming the quest on this adventure. Connect your Leo Finance account to your Zealy account, otherwise it won't approve this quest. Go to settings and type. So that's how to connect it. Go to settings and type your username in the box that says Hive address to connect your accounts. If you beat the final boss of this adventure, you will get 1 limited edition Boss Slayer NFT, 500 Leo Power delegation per month, 1 raffle ticket to the Hive Fest ticket giveaway later this year. In this box type, I will not spam crap. And claim. All right, Threads Rookie. Create 50 threads on Leo Finance between May 1st and June 10th. Reply to other threads, also count. This is the way. All right, so I've obviously created over 50 threads so far. So what does it want? It wants my account. Send us a link to your Leo Finance account. Okay, so let me do this. Go to my Leo account. I've obviously done over 50. So that's in review. Once that's done, I think the next one will unlock, which is probably like 100 or something. So I will do what Eric recommended, and I will thread daily and do a lot of replies. I already kind of do that. I think last week I had like 300 threads or something. So I gotta step it up a little bit if I want to keep completing those. So info for visionaries. Let's start the visionary adventure 2 while we're here. And then I may jump off after that. So power up means staking. The more Leo power you have, the bigger your influence on the platform. I love this mid-journey image. That's hilarious. The visionary quests don't stack. The amount on each quest is separate than the other quests from the visionary adventure, and each quest means a separate power up transaction. Here's a full guide to power up Leo. So if you need a guide on how to power up, click that, and it looks like Eric has you covered. Your Leo, is this a video? I'm just curious. Oh, it is a video. Nice. He did like a full tutorial. Your Leo Power stake gives you an APR of around 16%. As long as you stay active and vote other people's content, that's the curation rewards you get. If you beat the final boss of this adventure, you get Boss Slayer NFT, 500 Leo Power delegation per month, 1 Hive Fest raffle ticket for the giveaway that we're doing later this year. Don't rush this one. You have time. LPUD happens on the 15th. LPUD this month will have amazing prizes and a special NFT for those who power up a lot of Leo Power. Yeah, I hear that this might be the biggest LPUD to date. And also that June, not this month, but next month, is going to be the 1-year anniversary of LPUD. So type power up to unlock. All right, I need to power up 10 Leo at any time of May in a single transaction. Send a link to the hiveblocks.com transaction. And cool. So I'm going to go to my wallet. I'm sure I already have 10 Leo from some post earnings or something. Look at that. I got 285. So I'm going to stake. What is it? It's asking me to do 10. I'll just do 10 just for the quest. Power up 10 Leo. As you can see, that's a pretty easy one. Here you can see that the transaction successfully broadcasted. You could copy this TX link right here, or you could just go to hiveblocks.com. But I'm going to go to, hold on. Let's see here. Let me copy and paste this so I don't lose it, just to make it easier for myself. So I just copied the transaction TX link from Leo Finance's UI notification. So here we go. As you can see, I powered up 10 Leo, and I'm going back to Zealy, and I'm going to submit that and hit claim reward. And now I have that in review. So we did a lot today. I've got 2 choose your own adventures in progress. I'm going to keep working on those every single day. It seems like that's a good strategy to have like maybe 2, 3, or if you're a grinder, maybe even more than those, than 2 or 3 going at the same time, because obviously each step in the process needs to get reviewed before you unlock the next one. But yeah, it looks like it's smart, because if you do a few of them at the same time, you can like wait for them to get reviewed and then just come back every single day, right? Because that was Eric's main piece of advice, is that if you want to win the Zealy campaign, come back in every single day, complete the daily quests, complete the weekly quests, and then complete, you know, 1 or 2 of the choose your own adventure quests each day, and just kind of keep making consistent progress. You don't want to like save it all up for the end and then, you know, kind of get overwhelmed. But yeah, I think the main point here is like when you look at these choose your own adventures, there's, I mean, literally you're talking about 10,000 and then all these other ones. There's at least like 20,000 experience in most of these adventures. And if you did, I mean, if you literally completed 1 choose your own adventure, you'd be #1 on the leaderboard right now. So, and there's, like I said, I think there's 8 of them. So, yeah, if you're feeling discouraged or like you can't win, it's really more just up to how much work you're willing to put in, because it's pretty clear to me that joining early might give you like a slight advantage because you can do the daily and weeklies, but it doesn't give you that big of an advantage. The biggest advantage is how much work you're willing to put in, because you can always outwork someone else, right? So if you outpace anybody else on these choose your own adventures, it seems like you're going to win pretty easily. So I will cut it off here, and like I said, Eric and I are going to jump on tomorrow, and we will talk more about the choose your own adventures. I'm going to kind of do a little interview style with him, and I'm going to ask him again for some more tips on how the campaign's going, how he thinks people can win, stuff like that. So thanks for watching this super long walkthrough, and I will see you guys tomorrow.